Hey everyone, I've just started a new watercolor map here based on another wild urban park just a few blocks away from where I live in San Francisco. So it's not the park that I took you to a few clips ago. That's Glen Canyon, a bit farther away, and it's going to take me a bit longer to finish designing that map. This is Corona Heights Park, which is a lot smaller and less significant in terms of the native California ecology that it preserves. But it does have a little bit of that, plus some similarly wild topography. And unlike the canyon, this one's a peak, so it has some pretty great views of the city and the bay. So I'm going to use this map to walk you through my process, design and production, so to speak. Here's the digital mockup. I've been making these photo montages for all the more recent maps. They've become too intricate to lay out by hand. As usual, it's my own photos knitted together with aerial views from Google. And I'll pick it apart for you later, but here's a quick trip through the evolution. It starts out with just dropping my photos onto the aerial, and then with a lot of obsessive tinkering, it becomes a more cohesive composition bit by bit. This work is going to be one of my larger ones, 36 by 54, since it has so many facets and I don't want the smallest ones to end up being minuscule. Pretty much all of the recent maps, though, are big enough that I need to use the bathtub to soak the paper and then pre stretch it. After about 8 minutes in there, it gets stapled onto this board of composite material called Homosode. It's really easy to staple into, but I did have to waterproof it, and it's soft enough that it still warps a bit when the paper dries, so I need to clamp it down to the table. Now, if past experience is correct, all these wrinkles and bubbles will be gone when this is dry tomorrow. Success. I'll keep it stapled down, and every time I wet it with paint from here on, it'll dry flat again. So I've drawn the outlines of all the different pieces. I just make a small print of the mock up and then measure and multiply everything. Next comes sketching out everything in between. I'm anticipating the whole thing will take me a few months to finish, and I'll give you some more updates along the way. I'll say more about the place and the composition too. So stay tuned.